awkward of a projectile to do that with, right? Like, it's not just one that's going to be traveling across the screen. So D.C.Q's reactions are going to have to be super on point to counter the hit scam.
Yeah, there are a couple of moments where we've seen like Luke players just kind of tantalizing that space of like, you know, I can throw this out at max range, or I can kind of like throw this out within middle ranges. Those are like the hardest ones to really look out for. The light ones, you don't see it as often outside of like a string, perhaps, most of the time, but maybe I'm wrong. But either way.
They played some beats in the studio? My man Brian was grooving back there. I was like, why don't we got the beats in our headphones? Or do you think that's just his mind?
I think it's...
Because he's a DJ player?
Probably a mix of both.
He's a DJ player. That's just his mind. Sorry to cut you off.
No, that threw me off. I'm like, I want to see what kind of equipment he's rocking. It's got to be the Steel Series. It's got to be the Steel Series.
Of course you are.
Well, now he doesn't have it on, but you know. Either way.
But Crime, you want to join me?
Oh, hold on. Extra tech? Hold up.
I thought they were about to do a secret handshake for a second.
Yeah, man. Is this a foul on the play? A flag on the play? Hold on. Wait a minute. Boss is like, what are you doing here? Do we count that? Oh, he's like, no, yo, bring that to me too. He's like, hold on. You have something to say?
He's like, what intel you telling him right here? I'm the one that's got to play. He's like, dude, Brian already played.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. You know, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry about that.
It wasn't even your fault. As soon as I saw crime may come up, I'm like, oh, this is illegal. This is definitely, you can't just be throwing out like...
Might be against the rules, sir.
Yeah. You're conspiring against other teams.
Right now, you're an audience member. What are you doing?
Exactly. But if anything else, you know, I do have a lot of faith in regards to like D.C.Q's adaptations. Stats, excuse me.
Yeah. D.C.Q in 2 out of 3 has been an absolute monster. It just feels like he's kind of mapped out the strategies to take full advantage of that big bison damage. Like, he sets you up to condition the big reward later, but the way he goes about cycling his options is just super strong, and it's tough to deal with it in 2 out of 3. It's easy to get overwhelmed.
Did he have a DGK shirt?
Oh, I did not see today. Oh. We got the Zootopia yesterday, so we gotta take a look.
Already off to a great start of Juninho-RAS. All came from a single swing. A little hezzy on the crouching medium. I like that, you know, the second one that actually hit, I think he was too far to actually get a confirm off a standing light kick. So I like him just backing away, or at least throwing out the extra crouching medium like D.C.Q. We all know what happens when that bomb is on. Juninho-RAS defense, somewhat okay, right? Not too much drive gauge taken away. He had a parry in between.
Goodness, a trident escape. He finally spins the meter himself. Feels like there was no escape otherwise.
Ooh. A little bit tough to even punish, right? The range is just a little bit too far out.
Oh, man, now abusing the scissor kick with the burnout. He manages to escape the corner, though. He's about to get his drive meter back. D.C.Q ends up parrying, doesn't force the issue. He might have been trying to drive rush.
No DP! Oh, that jumping was so long-winded, but not a response. Not a single response from the side of Juninho. D.C.Q taking that throw for the first round.
Yeah, I don't think D.C.Q jumped before that, right? So just the first jump caught Juninho a little bit too late.
I would have thought it was Shadow Rise. Excellent call out.
It's very smart because Juninho showed that he was going to present a gap in the drive rush pressure before, right? Try to blow up like a fuzzy tech. So D.C.Q just responds to level 1 this time. Very smart.
Makes a lot of sense. Juninho, again, in this corner, not too much drive gauge behind him. He might have to use it for an ODDP to get himself out of pressure, or at least out of burnout from the side of, from the default of D.C.Q. But no, he does get burnt out. The level 2 coming in. D.C.Q, nice and ready. Sweet chin music.
My goodness, and you will not pass the Ox. My man, D.C.Q. 1-0 real quick to start off. Yeah, everybody on Team Falcons definitely liking what they're seeing because that was a very convincing set. Like, it really felt like Juninho never got out of the box. We saw him just pressured to that west side of the stage constantly and burnt out both rounds just from the pressure of D.C.Q.
That's right. The only time we saw any sort of offense from the side of Juninho was off of that initial hit of the first round. So I think that's going to be so difficult to try to adapt to. If D.C.Q is not going to let you run that game, you better find a way against this onslaught of Bison normals, spacing as well. D.C.Q's just been on it. He hasn't really stopped, genuinely.
Yeah, legit. He just kind of going forward, whether it be with scissor kick, whether it be stand heavy, and a neutral jump work salvo. He finally get a check, and Juninho gets a chance to mount some offense of his own. Oh, upside the head with the roundhouse right there. D.C.Q, backdash or jump, got caught.
Jumps again.
Yeah, not afraid of it. Figured that Juninho would switch his strats considering he hit him last time, and he was right.
Could have just done it again, right? If you really think about it, like, why not just keep slugging at Bison so long as he doesn't have a level 1? And even if he does, why not just force him to submend it?
Precisely, man. With this amount of life, it'd be a win-win scenario either way, but D.C.Q gets to take advantage of a burnt-out Juninho now. Whoa, he tried to shimmy him.
I like that from Juninho-RAS. Temporarily, the jump out, he does get caught on the recovery frames.
Big block on that overhead. I think that would have been enough damage.
Let's go!
Oh, Juninho firing back in the light kick, sandblast buffer. What a gap to shoot.
counter hit against D.C.Q. For that back throw, Juninho. Within the realm of like scissor kick just in case, like that medium kick being shown off, D.C.Q, you shall not pass.
Oh, this is okay. Expert spacing right there, just on the tip. And then challenging again because he's delaying those buttons after the drive rush. That was real smart, but it doesn't matter. Juninho finds a hit again. Burns out, but not going to spin that meter just yet.
I like the walk away from D.C.Q. Just out of threat of that range from that throw. Juninho-RAS trying to go for a jump in. The mine is on him. Great block on the overhead. He'll take the throw any day of the week. Watch out for this DI. It was just a matter of time. Funny enough, like, it felt like it was obvious, but it also was just so ambiguous at the same time. It's like, would you really go for that? You know what I'm saying?
That's what a lot of DI mind games in the corner are now, right? It's like, it feels obvious, but we're so deep into the game that it's like, okay, since it's obvious, you're not going to do it.
Exactly.
And then it catches people off guard.
If you do this, you're going to give me my drive gauge back. You wouldn't dare risk it.
So interesting now that D.C.Q is on set point. Juninho, though, getting a bit more aggressive here in game 2, and it's been serving him well.
Oos.
Back to back with the straws. Oh, another one for good measure into the level 3. I like it as well.
Yeah, just being able to dump out the damage, so significant. You get so much drive gauge back, and you get to enforce that pressure. Let D.C.Q rock with that level 1. Yes, sir. Keep on smothering him.
Yeah, now let him jump in again, using the delay. This time D.C.Q, he didn't want to get counter hit. Oh, and he reaches for a little lesson to be taught by Juninho-RAS. That is one up between these two.
Some of the best bulldog style like tactics that you could use from Luke all revolved off of that crouching medium punch, right? One of the best to do it in the roster, in my opinion. Still, like that pressure being exuded against like a character who has 0 reversal, why not just keep continuously going to that well? Juninho-RAS might have found a temporary answer.
Yeah, 100%, man. And one thing that's been really interesting to me is the mind games revolving around the drive rush cancel from Luke's side as well. Since Bison doesn't have a DP to OS or anything like that, you really got to call it out in certain ways. We've seen D.C.Q do it a couple of times well. We saw the jab hit once. We saw the reversal super. But now I wonder if Juninho finds that timing where he tightens it up a little bit, he's able to counter hit the light or something like that, and that could lead to huge damage.
Right. Really depends on what normal Juninho-RAS decides to cancel off of. But to see if it's going to be playing any sort of effect against D.C.Q going into it. I like this. I like the way that this is evolving between the two players.
Yeah, that's great. It looked like Juninho was going to get ran over after that first game, honestly, but he's adjusted so well. And again, right? Checking it with the light this time.
You're so right.
Yeah,
you are hella right, dude.
He's got to find a different cadence to that drive rush cancel pressure if he wants to counter hit D.C.Q.
Chip on the board. D.C.Q does get that guaranteed DI against Juninho. Hella damage incoming. Set him up for the heavy mine. Well, actually, you know, not heavy. Not on this one.
Either way, all mines are created equal once they're planted.
That a kick in the head.
Oh, man, the perfect spacing and timing to get the whip punch with the fierce. That's like 20 frame startup. I think 19, actually. So, yeah, I mean, that's not an easy button to whip punish with. He just knew the timing. He's on set point.
Also has 2 bars, right? Pretty important. Okay, that was a little bit awkward. D.C.Q on the way down managed to catch a crouching jab on a drive rush from Juninho-RAS.
Oh, big tech throw. Didn't want to get thrown back into the corner. Looking for a crouch medium kick. He got the perfect parry, but it was down back instead.
Damn, this range that D.C.Q is hovering at is just so deadly, right? He's going to try to take away at Juninho-RAS's life. Or at least the drive gate, either one.
This is what we saw in game 1, right? Oh, Juninho bullied into the corner, but he fires back this time, but he had to spin his meter to do it. That's what we saw in game 1 as well.
What do you do about this, Juninho? You are burnt out. D.C.Q actually went for a sweep!
Huge. We saw him look for sweep earlier as well when Juninho-RAS was in burnout.
Do it one more time. Keep forcing the issue.
Oh, the back throw is successful as D.C.Q. Juninho was such a life lead, right? He was willing to take the throw. Does tech that one, though.
Trying to apply that pressure, hovering all around the mids is D.C.Q. Back throw, like more than enough. I like that, too. Down to the final round. I'm loving the way that D.C.Q is also, like, hovering around the medium lane, just kind of, like, forcing Juninho-RAS to go around that majority of the time. But the 2 drive rushes, Jesus Christ, that's going to be a big parry.
Man, what a start for Juninho-RAS in this round. That was a sick combo as well with that roundhouse extension of the sweet spot into the level 3. Massive damaje, as IFC Yipes would say.
Bam, son. Jesus, this man is bleeding and he's got 0 bars.
Oh, no DP that time. We saw it earlier, but he doesn't get it. He tried to perfect parry the falling button. D.C.Q tried to bait something out right there.
ODDB hella range.
And he checked the drive rush cancel this time again.
I like this.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
still willing to contest.
And he pushed him to the corner. He's got to guarantee TI if he wants it now. Oh, but he does it, Juninho. He found the jab, then walked up and jabbed him one more time before D.C.Q can react. Wow, man. And you get it from D.C.Q's perspective, right?